Hi everyone, this is Jonathan with Fishing with Faith Outdoors. I'm glad y'all tuned in today, and I got a few things I want to talk about, and we're gonna do a little fishing while we do it. So y'all just hang in there and we'll be right back. All right, I'm glad y'all tuned in today, and I want to do a special video, and I'm not gonna give out any names of anybody that I'm talking the details I'm going to talk about in this video, because I want it to stay anonymous, and I'll just leave it up to that person to let for him to let things known on his end. But other than that, I'm going to keep this fellow's name anonymous. But I just want to give God the glory for having good people in my life, and I know that as YouTubers, we shouldn't take our subscribers as we shouldn't take them for granted. I mean, if it wasn't for y'all, I wouldn't have this channel, and it'd be hard to do without having a fan base and having people actually subscribe to the channel wanting to watch my content. So I thank each and every one of y'all for watching my videos, and you know, and all I can ask is to keep me in your prayers. Okay, I've say through the glory of God, through the blood of Jesus, I'm just a poor sinner. That's all I am. I'm nothing special. I'm not even a great fisherman. I really try my hardest, but I'm no professional, and all I can do is share with you what I'm learning and the knowledge that I'm gaining. Other than that, I am not a professional. I'm just a poor sinner human like everybody else, saved by grace. And speaking of which, y'all go check out Saved by Grace Outdoors. That's he's got a really good channel. He's got really good messages on there. And another fellow too that I don't mention a lot, J Randy Outdoors. Y'all go check him out. He's a great person. He's a pastor, and he can use y'all's support. Y'all go check him out. So with all that being said, I had a fellow subscriber, and we talk periodically, and I was having some problems with my video and stuff and whatnot. Next thing I know, he sends me something, and it humbled me to know that there's people out there that really do care, and and it just touched me, and it was just the glory of God that moved through him and through the whole situation. And he told me it was just laid on his heart to do this for me, and I really appreciate him. He knows who he is, and God gets the glory for this. So what he sent me was this right here, the DJI Action 4 camera. Okay, this thing is phenomenal. There is plenty of videos that go over this. They could probably do a better job than I can, but this thing is phenomenal, and this will be put to work for God. That is for sure. And I really appreciate him doing that. There's some content that I'm going to make. Matter of fact, that me and Jay Randy is going to put together, hopefully in the next month coming. We're going to do some Bible talk while we're on the bank fishing or in a boat. So I really want to do that. That way we can have some, not like a podcast style stuff, but just having two fellow fishermen that share the interest in glorifying and serving God, and we'll talk Bible while we doing our outdoor deal. So that was the whole reason why I started this channel to start with, is just to get people involved in the outdoors and involved in serving Christ. So again, a big thank you to my good friend, YouTube subscriber, and thank you, Lord Jesus, for being the awesome God that you are and work through people in my life. So thank y'all. Thank Jesus. Thank God. And God bless y'all, and let's go wet a hook. All right, well, here we are. I think I'm just going to throw around this jig. All right. it rained last night, yesterday. You know, we had some good rain over the weekend, so everything's mud up, the water's up high, so hopefully it pushed these fish up. They should be bedding, if not pulled off beds, so it's almost the second week of April, so these fish should be on beds and doing their thing, man. So this is the Action 4 DJI camera. I'm running on 2K 30 frames per second. I think that's how you do it. And I do have an external mic coming. It is a wireless mic, so I had to get an off-brand one that had good reviews, and I watched a video of a guy using it, so I'm gonna give it a try. I mean, you know, $18, I don't think you can go wrong with that. No, that was $22, I'm sorry. So $22 after tax for this particular mic. The DJI mics are really expensive, but when I can, I'll get one of those. That way I have all the right equipment, but we're just gonna do that. So this mic that's on the camera should work pretty good for what we're doing for now. So if there is some wind noise, please forgive me, but we're definitely gonna get that wireless mic so we can eliminate all this wind noise. Now that I have a good camera to support a wireless mic, I have an ASCO camera that I had a mic for, but it had a lot of background noise in it, just some buzzing, and that just didn't please me very well. And then I have a GoPro 360 that I got really cheap. Works fine. It has some issues, but it works fine. But problem with it don't do anything with external microphones and none of that stuff. You might can plug up one through the side plate, whatever, but I don't know. I never tried that. Plus, I was having to run an external battery with the 360 because the battery that was in it, it got sucked down. It wouldn't last 30 minutes. So as far as the battery life on the 360 was awful. The ASCO I bought some extra batteries for because it was sucked them down too, and unfortunately that camera will not run on an external battery. I couldn't get it to. But with all that being said, this was a blessing from God that I got this camera, and it can do just about everything that it needs to do to be able to do these videos. So we're gonna get all the right gear for it so I can be set up properly without a whole bunch of flaws and aggravation. So let's see if we can't get one of these fish. And here lately I haven't been getting bites in this lake pond, and I don't know, the guy that owns this pond, we're good friends. We've been talking back and forth, and one day we're gonna get this pond set up right. But it started out good over this past summer going into this winter. It really hasn't produced any fish as far as bites, and I don't know. Now, with all that being said, you got this bank over here, and I need to get in here with a kayak or my boat and just fish that bank, because they probably, you know, me and my brother and some other people fish, and you really can't get over there. So it's probably where they're at. So we're just gonna bounce this jig around and see if we can't get any bites on this jig. Every little pudge and nick and pick, hook sets are free, because these fish will, you know, especially this, you know, during this time of year, they'll just peck at it and move it off the bed, or pick it up and try to swim with it. And you know, if it feels weird, set the hook. You know, I'd much rather buy a $5 lure than miss out on catching a big bass because I didn't set the hook. Or I should say, I'd much rather replace a lure that I hung in a piece of wood than not setting the hook and it and it would have been a fish. So, you know, it could be a fish of a lifetime. Oh. 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 That did not just happen. Broke me off. Dang it. And it was thump thump, and it started swimming. I set the hook, broke me, and it ain't my leader. I'm running braid to a 15-pound fluorocarbon leader, and it broke me off. Man. And that was a bass, because a turtle don't hit like that. That was a fish, man. Gosh. Dang it. I know. That's heartbreaking. Well, darn it. That fish ain't gonna bite again, because he's probably got a hook in his mouth. Got a jig. $4 jig in his mouth. Well, I guess I'm gonna go up here and towel on the Texas rig now. And see what time I got. I gotta pick up my son. As long as I get him before 6 o'clock at daycare, it'll be fine. So, all right, so got us fixed up. We got us a 3/0 hook. I think this is a 1/8 bullet sinker and a black Zoom lizard, and I got it soaked down with some bait fuel. And I've been playing with the bait fuel. I'm not 100% sure it works. I know they say it, you know, this and that, the other, and then who is it? Net Bait. Net Baits is yeah, putting it in their baits. So there's got to be something to it. And used to get a bigger bottle for $10. Now it's gone up a little bit. But I've been messing around with it. Just squirt a little bit in your lure bags that they come in, just a little bit on each side, and then just taking and rub it all in like so, like this. I should show you. Just rub it all in like this, and then just let it sit there, and it does dry up. It dries into some kind of clear film, so it doesn't stay moist the whole time. I thought it would stay moist for a while, but it don't. It'll dry up, and you just have to add a little more and start over. But we're gonna keep playing with it and see what it does. Let's see. Yeah, that bite earlier, I got thinking about it. Could have been a turtle, man. Could have been a turtle. Dang. Won't be the first, and it won't be the last that happens. I know I said it's the last cast, but I gotta get closer to the bait. There we go. All right, well, that's it. I'm done for the day. I'm gonna go get my son from daycare, and I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Little exciting moment there, but anyway, hope y'all learned something from it. Thank each and every one of you for watching. God bless you. We'll see you at the next one. Have a good day.